All right, y'all, we back with another reaction right here on ABP Reactions, and right now, the cops are finna discover a horrifying secret behind a dorm door. Let's see what's going on.
He pulls a gun out of his waistband, throws it on the ground, does a backflip, and then runs off.
Following the blood trail.
I just want to make sure we don't have a dead body because they're cut up.
A backflip.
Start 43, start 43. Have a male on the ground. Gunshot wound.
Not just any person, a 14-year-old kid.
A 14-year-old?
God damn it.
When police at the University of New Mexico receive chaotic reports of a shooting, vandalism, and missing children on an otherwise quiet campus, the response pulls baffled officers in different directions. As they begin to suspect the incidents are all connected, one horrifying discovery plunges the night into a full-blown crisis.
That's when I started losing my mind. I was like,
What the hell?
I couldn't believe what I did.
The following is based on official police records,
Whoa.
and some of the footage has never been seen before until now. Please note that all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. At around 1:30 a.m. on July 25, 2025, a mother calls 911 to report a possible emergency at the University of New Mexico campus.
And what's going on there?
So my stepson called. He has my son.
He's 15. Y'all know I realize a lot of these crime reactions be in New Mexico. It's something about New Mexico is runner-up to Florida because a lot of this shit be in Florida. And I realize a lot be in New Mexico. Florida and New Mexico is runner-up for the most crime, man. Y'all motherfuckers crazy.
15. There was 3 of them playing a video game. They heard gunshots.
Did they see anything, or just they weren't involved, or did they just heard it?
As far as I know, my stepson says that they just heard it. But they left the room, and they didn't see my son, my biological son.
What's your son's name?
Michael Lamont.
Dispatchers transfer the caller, Liana Lamont, to the UNM Police Department, the university's dedicated law enforcement agency. Her son, 14-year-old Michael Lamont, is 1 week shy of his 15th birthday. But by the time she makes her report, officers are already at the campus, responding to glass break alarms triggered at a building called Mesa Vista Hall, just across the street from the student dorms, separated by a parking lot and tennis courts. While there, dispatchers receive another 911 call.
Hi, I would just like to report something my friend and I just saw in a lot near the tennis courts.
Okay, what's going on?
We were just parked there and with the windows up, and someone was trying to speak to us outside the car, and we ignored him, and then he brandished a gun, like a firearm, and he unloaded it and threw it on the ground, and then we just drove away.
Officers quickly review security footage from the parking lot, and what they witness is anything but ordinary.
There's some mental shit. He going through something mentally, like my boy took something, unless he schizophrenic.
He pulls a gun out of his waistband, unloads the magazine, racks it back, throws it on the ground, does a backflip, and then runs off.
The young male, wearing light-colored pants and no shirt, is seen on camera retrieving the gun before he runs away, leaving officers searching for an armed suspect that could be anywhere on campus. That is, until they receive a tip on his location from the Albuquerque Police Department.
What the hell is going on? What do y'all think is going on? Early predictions. Do y'all think it's some schizophrenia, or do y'all think it's drugs? Because I don't know. The way he acting, he going to end up in Debo's birdcage. I don't know. This is crazy.
I guess a 19-year-old male was FaceTiming his parents, I guess on top of the roof of either the Einstein's Bagels or the technology something.
What the hell?
There.
Okay.
But I guess he's on the roof. He said that he was laced unknown drugs, and then he passed out on the roof.
Officers head up to the roof, and the connections between the two separate reports quickly begin to emerge.
Wait, these are the pants from that dude, isn't it?
Oh, somebody laced them.
On 21.
Oh.
No.
Damn.
Hello?
As they continue their search, officers spot a trail of blood that leads away from the rooftops.
He's different control with blood. Where's the blood at? Yeah. Way down. Yeah. Well, we don't know if he's higher or lower, so. That'll with the keys is ridiculous.
I hope the dude's not bleeding out, bro. It's a lot of glass you broke up that.
Hey, dude.
Where did you see the glass go? So it's on the other side. It's on the roof, so he broke 3 windows over there.
And the clothes, Sarge, look like the pants of the kid that flashed the gun.
With an armed teenager still at large, possibly under the influence and likely injured, finding him as quickly as possible becomes an urgent priority. Meanwhile, Leanna's son, 14-year-old Michael Lamont, is still unaccounted for. The situation grows even more complex when police receive a call from the UNM hospital, telling them a university student has arrived at their emergency room. The victim, 19-year-old Daniel Archuleta, has a non-life-threatening graze wound to the back of his head. He arrived at the hospital with 19-year-old Zion Mira, the half-brother of 14-year-old missing teen Michael Lamont. Police question Zion, whose account ties each of the incidents together. Zion explains that the suspected gunman, who he calls John Pork, is a friend of Daniel's. By his account, the 4 of them, John, Daniel, Zion, and Michael, had been hanging out in Daniel's dorm room just
smoking what? What was y'all doing? What drug, nigga?
Just before John began shooting at them.
I'm sitting right here, and then Dad, he's sitting like right there. The bullet shoots, it goes flying past my face, and it hits him in the head. And then blood just starts going everywhere. He has so much adrenaline.
What was he wearing, John?
He had no shirt on.
He had no shirt. Did he have light blue jeans by any chance?
Light blue jeans? Yeah.
His description matches the suspect officers are still trying to locate. But based on their knowledge of his actions on the roof and in the parking lot, officers question whether playing video games was really all the teens were doing.
I wonder if he knew he could do a backflip before he did one. Or did the drugs make him realize he could do a backflip? That's really, it's like a random question to have, but hey, that's me. I wonder if he got off drugs and was like, I want to do a backflip, and he did one. I would imagine that's what it's like tripping off bath salt.
You can be honest, you're not even in trouble, bro.
Well, when we got there, they were like kind of drinking and stuff.
Okay.
And then I cracked one open, and then I took a sip of it, and I placed it down, and I go to hop on the game, and then that's when everything starts going off. As soon as the shots went off, we were trying to hide under the bed or trying to get down because we didn't know what's happening, and we didn't know if he was still in the room with the gun. We were like trying to yell and stuff, and then that's when I just cracked open the window open, and then we just went looking out right there.
His little brother is
My little brother is still there. I don't know where he is.
What is his name?
His name is Michael.
Police attempt to question Daniel, but he refuses to speak with officers without his parents. The sergeant on scene heads to his cruiser to provide an update to his superiors on the situation.
Boss, we got a shooting that evidently occurred here on campus, happened in one of the dorm rooms. We have a name on him. He's the one that they initially saw with the gun, remember? When I first called you to do potentially an alert. Okay, and then after that, then we had another call of a guy up on the roof calling his mom that he was drugged up.
This nigga all over the goddamn place. Where are they going to find him at? I wonder where they're going to find him at when it's all said and done.
Then we went to Mesa Vista, found 3 broken windows, blood. We just got through with that one. And then now we have this that's going down.
Meanwhile, after receiving no updates about her son, Leona once again calls UNM police.
Yeah, well, the police may help you.
Hi, yes, I called about Michael Lamont.
Yeah.
Did you guys check the apartment?
We haven't been able to yet. We're working on another person that's gone missing.
What do you mean? The other person's Daniel Archuleta. He's been shot.
No, this is a totally separate call from that.
Okay. Are you guys going to check the apartment?
As soon as I get someone that can go over there, I'll get them to go over there.
He could be shot in the apartment, bleeding out.
I'll let my sergeant know.
Oh my God.
I'll let my sergeant know.
This is ridiculous. Am I breaking the violation if I try to go look myself?
No, ma'am.
Leona will soon arrive at the UNM campus to look for her missing child, but she's not the only one missing her son, as the mother of the suspected shooter also contacts dispatch.
Now it's getting interesting.
Yes, my son's missing. They said you guys are the ones in charge of this. I've been calling around for over an hour. He said over an hour ago that he was ODing or something. He was showed a round building.
I'm sorry. Is this reference to Michael?
No, John Fuentes. Please let him be okay.
He on the phone with somebody.
You'll be okay, good. Please let him be okay, good. Please let him be okay.
While Zion initially provided the name John Pork, the suspected shooter is confirmed to be 18-year-old John Fuentes, who's not a student at the university. UNM police follow the blood trails that lead away from the roof in an attempt to find John, who may need urgent medical attention.
Following the blood trail. You see how it's kind of moving in this direction, like almost little teardrops? Yeah. Well, I saw him on the roof, like screaming.
What the fuck?
Goes into the grass.
It's kind of scary.
Where does it go from here? Let's go.
Where is it going, dude? Just going in circles.
Security footage shows John after he left his pants on the rooftop, now only wearing boxers.
What the fuck is going on?
Lightly jogging across campus as blood drips from his injured arms. Officers follow just minutes behind him, tracing the blood trail but ultimately failing to catch up. One security camera
Where the hell is a K9? I need a K9 dog for this type shit.
Captures John passing empty police cruisers as a dark pickup truck enters the parking lot. Without waiting for it to come to a full stop, a woman can be seen exiting the truck and racing toward John, embracing him with a hug. The unknown woman ushers John into the vehicle.
Unknown? That's his mama, man.
Together, they drive away.
That's his mama.
Police round the corner just 10 minutes later, but they have no idea their suspect is long gone.
I just want to make sure we don't have a dead body because they're cut up. And we still need somebody to follow up with that other call.
What is it?
Mom called that she couldn't get a hold of their loved one from Casas.
Meanwhile, Liana Lamont has arrived at the Casas del Rio student housing complex, desperate to find her 14-year-old son, Michael. It's been approximately 1 hour since her first report to 911.
Police may help you.
Yes, there is still no one here at this room for Michael Lamont.
They're on the way.
You guys keep saying that. I don't see a police outside. I don't see an ambulance.
That is crazy. That is sad, bruh. Come on, man. She's saying her 14-year-old kid might be dead in this room and y'all not checking.
There was a shooting. There was gunshots. Someone got shot already and is at the hospital.
We've never got any calls about shots being fired inside the Casas del Rio. I don't know where he got that information from, but we never got a call about that.
Oh my gosh.
Believe me, when someone shoots a gun on campus, we get hundreds of calls all at once, and we never got any calls.
What the heck?
Officers finally meet with Liana, who's standing just outside the Casas del Rio student housing complex.
Right now, my partner is grabbing the RA.
Okay.
That way we can just key into the room after we knock and announce, okay?
Okay.
What I'm going to have you do is you're going to stay out here.
Okay.
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 And what's your son's name?
My son's name is Michael Lamont. The friend's name that owns the room is Daniel Archuleta.
Daniel Archuleta.
Man, that's sad, dog.
Just outside of Daniel's dorm room, the resident advisor delivers a set of electronic keys.
That's sad. They finna find a dead boy in there.
I've never seen that.
With the keys not working, the resident advisor contacts the building manager. While outside, Michael's mom grows more restless, asking for updates.
I have no idea, ma'am. I'm still trying to figure out the whole situation.
But there's nobody in the room?
We're currently outside of the room.
The window's broken on the outside. You guys haven't gone in?
Not yet, ma'am. Which room is it that you're looking at?
Over there. The one with the light on?
Okay.
The blinds are... It's open.
Okay. 10-4, 17 PD. Just annotate on the CAD. There's an open window to the room, possibly to the room with the blinds broken and the windows open. I'm not making approach yet. I'm waiting for somebody else to come out here so we can make our approach.
Backup soon arrives, and at close to 3:15 a.m., nearly 2 hours after Liana's initial report to 911,
damn,
officers prepare to breach through the open window.
Okay, this is what I need you to do. Just cover me right here. Because we still have the suspect outstanding. We don't know if he's back in the room, okay? Wait till she gets up here and then we'll be able to do our thing. I'm gonna go around the bush and try to get up there. And I'm gonna try to see if I can look inside if the suspect...
2 hours is crazy. If somebody call you and say, hey, my son was in a room with somebody, gunshots went off, people are saying it was gunshots, now my son isn't answering the phone, here's where he was at, can y'all go check? And it take y'all 2 hours is crazy.
Suspect's on there, okay? Wait. From what I can see, I see that PlayStation that he was talking about. It's right here. I don't know where the gunshot's at, though. 1227, knock on the door. Yeah. You going through the window?
You want another person?
Yeah. What's up, buddy? Hold the air for 1 second. We're gonna try to make entry through the window. Police department, if there's anybody inside, make your presence known.
Fucking goof
This is
man.
the police department. If there's anybody inside of this room, 117, make your presence known.
Met with only silence, they cautiously head in, wholly unprepared for the horrifying discovery that awaits them.
I bet.
Okay, Jesus
What if that nigga fall through the window and the gun go off?
Christ.
Start 42, we have a male on the ground, gunshot wound.
Damn, there you go.
What do you need?
Hold this door and direct them.
Yep.
Hey, dude.
Well, check this out, Officer Doofy. Y'all probably would have made a difference 2 hours ago, but it took y'all 2 hours to get to the fucking goddamn shit, and all you had to fucking go do was listen to the mama, man.
10-4, heal at 117. GSW, head back of the head. Looks 10-7.
Damn, man.
Damn it.
Yeah, I bet you feel like shit.
A teenage boy hangs limply from a chair, with his head and arms resting on the floor in a large pool of blood. He has a single through-and-through gunshot wound to the head.
Damn.
Officers clear the apartment, noticing another broken window, as well as smears of blood across the adjacent wall.
Damn.
They search for a firearm, but don't find one anywhere in the room.
Nobody comes in that way or this way. This is all closed off.
If this is subject number 3, we're missing subject number 4 that was observed on cameras.
A sergeant quickly arrives and attempts to get up to speed on the current situation.
From what I can tell from the CAD, kid called mom saying there's a gunshot, something. Mom couldn't reach him. Mom showed up.
Is there anybody in there?
Come on, man. You gotta have some sense of urgency, man. Your mama called, say my 14-year-old son just said somebody's shooting. Now you're not answering the phone. He was here. Here goes the address. Here's the room number. But then y'all came on campus, and it's a lot of y'all following. Yeah, how many cars y'all saw when his mom came and picked up the shooter? It was like 8 police cars. And none of y'all thought to go to the room and, golly, bro, fucking doofus.
No, we're all busy.
Here, I can take
somebody
you.
outside just to keep the window from somebody peeking in.
Alright, where are the...
I thought that was bruh from No Country for Old Men. I'm like, what the fuck is he doing in this goddamn video?
Are you sure he's not breathing? I hear anything?
Purple lips, no pulse.
Get 43. Did you call him?
It's already in route.
Okay, what is the person that she's looking for? What is her son's name?
Michael Lamont.
And is he missing?
Yes, he's currently missing.
We don't know where he is.
Correct.
You think that's him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
how did she get involved? Did he call her?
From what she told me, he called her saying something about gunfire or someone was shot. She kept trying to reach him, could not reach him, called us while we were dealing with the guy on the roof.
One officer heads outside to guide arriving paramedics to the dorm room.
Oh my God. Did that nigga have a sew-on badge? Was that a sewn-on badge, bro?
Running into Michael's mother, Liana, along the way.
It's me. Do you mind taking a seat, please? Just sit right there, please. Hey guys, it's back here. Yeah, I know, we know who she is. Possible mom of the 10-7. It's this one right here, kind of right next to where you parked. I'll get you in this way and then we'll come down. That way she hopefully doesn't see you.
Paramedics enter the
What? Y'all not gonna tell her nothing?
room, but there's nothing they can do for the victim, who is beyond any hope of saving. One medic briefly checks in with the officer who's clearly struggling with the grim situation.
You doing all right, man?
It's not a stranger to it, but it's just the age just kills me now. It's like one moment they're playing PlayStation 5 and the other one, dead on the ground.
But they'll soon learn that what happened in room 117 is not so simple, and that the truth stretches far beyond what they have been led to believe. For now, with multiple unsecured crime scenes across campus, as well as blood trailing through plazas and parking lots, the sergeant determines this is more than one department can handle alone.
Oh, plot twist time. Plot twist time. Here we go. So there's a plot twist. They're lying about something. What do y'all think it is? What do you think they're lying about? Did they lace the shooter? Are they responsible for him being this way?
Call APD, ask them if we have any priority one calls. They'll take them for us. We're calling in the troops. Everybody's busy right now.
After checking in with his supervisor, the sergeant receives instruction regarding Daniel, the gunshot victim who's still at the hospital and refusing to provide a statement.
Okay, get Javier to get his phone secure.
Okay.
I don't want that kid calling people and text messaging and all kinds of stuff. Get his phone. He could be a suspect right now. We don't know that.
That is correct. Okay.
So, I know he might try to run or who knows what.
Yeah, he won't talk to us. Like I said, he said he was not going to talk to us.
That's suspicious as all get out. Okay.
Meanwhile, the sergeant meets with Liana, who's now been joined by Michael's sister Erica, as well as their grandmother.
Is there nobody in that room?
Oh, man.
There is someone in that room.
Oh.
And they were hurt. Okay? But I don't know who they are. Okay.
Did they get taken to the hospital?
They're working with them right now. Okay.
Nah, he don't know how to break the news to the mother. He don't know how to break the news.
They were checked out.
Hoping to confirm the person in the room was her brother, Erica shows the sergeant a photograph, while Liana describes what he was last seen wearing. Tragically, the description of 14-year-old Michael Lamont matches the victim. The sergeant quickly heads to his cruiser and contacts his superior.
Let's get mom and them separated. Let's get mom at a minimum placed in a unit.
She's already asking.
I don't think she has.
I don't know for sure.
We're not going to make any.
Okay.
If anything, let's call APD to get a chaplain.
Okay.
To make notification and to comfort her before we give her N49.
Okay.
Once he returns to the family, Erica calls Zion, who is still at the hospital.
So they got to wait for a chaplain. That's one thing that, that got to be the bearer of bad news. They want the chaplain there to give the hugs and do all this stuff and break the news to the family and, But now, in this situation, the mother's been out here. So imagine where her mind is at, where her mental is at. And now y'all saying there's somebody in the room, and y'all won't tell her who it is. And they probably already assuming it's her son. It's mother's instinct. And now y'all say, we gotta wait for a chaplain. What if the chaplain ain't available to later on? This is 3 a.m. So what if the chaplain is available to 9 a.m.? Like, she gotta wait 7 hours to find out that's her son? That's crazy.
To confirm the sergeant's own suspicions of the
6 hours
victim's identity, he asks an urgent question.
Where do you think Michael would be at? Do you know?
They just confirmed his death.
What?
Yeah.
Michael?
Yeah.
PD 125.
Who told you that?
He's at the
Look at this. Look how they have to find out. Look how they have to find out. You motherfuckers knew. And now the mama got to hear it through the son. Oh, she about to lose it. The grandma about to lose it. Everybody about to lose it. You motherfuckers, man.
I don't know, one of the people, I think, over here.
Who?
I'm not too sure. We just heard on the radio that he didn't make it out. And that
What radio?
What radio, Zion?
Who's the officer?
Who?
I'm not too sure. One of the officers next to us.
One of the officers mentioned. Did they say Michael Lamont?
I'm not too sure. I could double check.
Really not at the high school.
Sam 3 to unit, secure your radios. We're overhearing stuff.
The family is then separated.
Overhearing stuff, secure radios. Please, they can hear you.
As the sergeant places Liana in a cruiser and gives her no confirmation of her
Mall
son's
cops,
condition.
man, mall cops.
Meanwhile, as the sun rises and students begin waking up, the University of New Mexico campus is placed on lockdown. University police begin to coordinate with Albuquerque PD and the New Mexico National Guard to secure the campus, as well as both crime scenes, including the dorm room and the rooftop of Mesa Vista, where an officer locates a critical piece of evidence that was earlier missed.
Hey, I located the firearm and a set of keys on top of the roof of Mesa Vista.
The Glock 19 9mm is confirmed to be a stolen firearm. Though the gun has now been recovered, the suspected shooter is still at large, a fact that's shared by the local news media to the public.
And the keys.
Phone calls from frightened parents of students, many of them on campus for new student orientation, soon begin flooding in.
Yeah, my daughter.
New student orientation too?
Can I come get her?
Jesus.
No, ma'am. Campus is closed. Is there any-
Oh my God. Imagine taking your kid there for new student orientation at this college. This child that you raised from a baby to 18, 19 years old, and now you take them to their first day of school, the orientation at this college, and then you find out somebody just got killed in the dorm. Oh, hell no. Come on, get your shit. We up out of here. We go. We out. Fuck this college. I'm not putting my kid in here. Hell no.
Anything else, ma'am, you need it? Yeah, I need my daughter. Is there anything else, ma'am? I have 4 other calls holding. Ma'am?
Amid the endless calls, Michael's father, Mark, requests a confirmation that his family still hasn't received.
I'm calling because an incident happened over there at your campus last night, and I want to make sure that my son is alive.
Yeah, like what is going on?
His name is Michael.
Come
Last
on,
name
man.
Lamont. Michael's not being found, or I don't know what's happening, but I need some information. Is he okay? Did he pass away? If so, I want to go down there and make sure that it's him.
Okay. Yeah, hold on one moment, sir.
Man, what are y'all
Is there anybody dead? That's all I want to know.
I can't release any information.
That's fucked up, man.
Michael's mother, Liana, is brought to the police station, where investigators finally deliver the tragic news about her son.
We want to inform you that he is no longer alive.
Damn.
I know it's a lot that's going on right now, especially after hearing that. Just, we want to talk to you once you process everything. I know it might take you a minute.
Yeah.
Take all the time you need.
I think I'll be okay. Just, I knew, I had a feeling, my heart, everything, it's hard.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sorry for your loss.
And this isn't unnormal. I know some of y'all gonna look at this and see her reaction and be like, she doesn't care because she's not crying or busting out in tears. A lot of this shit, when people die, it can sink in later. It can sink in a week later. It can sink in 2 months later and send your ass to a very, very dark place. Some people are mentally stronger than others, but it will hit you. It hits at different times for different people. So I have seen situations where somebody found out that their next of kin or close person to them was killed, their son, their brother, and they didn't cry. And then like a month later, they just fucking losed it for like, nigga, lose it. I'm talking about, nigga, years of torment and torture and mental just loss. It happens, man. It hit people differently, man. It hit people differently.
The heartbreaking confirmation is shared with Michael's big sister, Erica, who quickly becomes inconsolable.
They confirmed. They confirmed. It's baby girl, it's Michael.
No. In the building?
In the building.
No. 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 My baby brother.
Oh God.
No.
Sad situation, man.
What do you know? Have they caught him?
No one knows of anything.
Sad situation, bro.
Michael.
Oh no.
No. He was my baby brother.
Erica's cell phone rings.
Rest in
and
peace, that
Michael's
young
father,
man.
Mark, also learns of the death of his son.
Dad. It was Michael. I know.
Oh. Was he there?
I don't know what he was doing.
To provide the grieving family with more comfort, the officer moves the cruiser into the shade and out of the heat.
When can we see him?
You're not gonna want to see him. You're not gonna want to see him.
I at least want to see his hand.
Damn. With his head blown off, you don't want to see him. They said the bullet went through his head, the back of his head came out the front. You definitely don't want to see a family member like that. That's what you don't want to see.
I want to see something.
No, you don't want the memory. You don't want that memory. You don't want it.
Where did they shoot him? His head.
You're not gonna see him. No, I will not let you. No.
I know.
Damn.
You should have never even been with Diane.
I know.
Michael should have been at home asleep.
That's sad, dog.
Maybe playing video games. What the How is he out getting shot? How is he getting shot?
That's the baby, too. 14 years old. 14 years old. God damn, man. All right, we got to get to this plot twist. What really happened? What caused this? Who was responsible? I feel like the dude said he was laced. If somebody call and say, hey, mom, I'm laced. I'm telling my mother I'm laced. This is not something I normally do. This ain't something I normally smoke. This ain't something I normally inhale or whatever drink. So who laced them in that room? Or we got to get to the bottom of it.
Why is he out drinking and smoking and doing that? Oh,
With the shooter, John Fuentes, still at large, investigators with the New Mexico State Police begin the challenging task of uncovering the truth of what happened in the dorm room. They head to the hospital to speak with Zion, who still refers to the shooter as John Pork.
We were like about to load up a game, and then John Pork and my brother Michael, they were like at that little desk, and then I didn't even know what happened. Like we were loading up a game, and then we just heard a shot go off. Boom. and then all our ears are ringing. And as soon as he shot, he looked right at us. He shot, it went flying past my face, and it hit. And I think that was the bullet that hit Daniel in the head.
What the fuck?
And then
what?
But once that first shot went out, we were like, what? And then he turned at us right away, and then he just started just kind of unloading the clip on us.
Whoa!
And then we were trying to take cover. I go under the bed. Daniel's like trying to hide behind something. He's just bleeding all over. And then I don't know where Michael is. And we're trying to say like stop, like stop, like trying to yell him like stop. And then Daniel's like trying to yell like safe, like John Pork, it's okay, bro, like stop. And then I guess in the dorm there's 2 windows, so he went out under the window, and then we didn't know he left or anything, so we were just trying to get out the other window where Dan in his bed.
That's a super bad trip, dog. What the fuck? So the nigga unloaded a clip. I thought it was just like 1 shot, boom, 2 shots, boom to his boy. You know what I mean? And then he got on. But the fact that y'all saw how small that room is, that dorm. It's a dorm room. Y'all saw how small it was. The fact that he unloaded a whole clip and nobody else like got shot multiple times or besides, like that's really a blessing. Rest in peace to the young man that lost his life. But that's really a blessing because in that little small confine, like he could have got cracking with a whole clip. He could have walked up and just boom, boom, boom. That room ain't that big.
And his like carpet, his little gaming areas. We got out that window, we opened it, and then we pushed it, and then we just got out from there.
Zion explains that after the pair fled, he called his mother, who drove him and Daniel straight to the hospital.
I didn't know what to do because as soon as he booked out from the window, I didn't know if he still had a gun or if he was still on campus. So we just tried to get kind of far. And I didn't want to bring him down to the hospital right away because I didn't know if John Park would be waiting here. So I just wanted to call my mom or call someone so we could help because I was freaking out and I didn't know where my little brother was. I didn't know if he was dead or alive yet.
But Zion's half-sister Erica says she spoke with him just after the incident. And although parts of his account to investigators mirror what he told her, one conflicting detail stands out.
So I was like, what actually happened? Tell me everything. And he tells me that they were in the dorm, just chilling, and Zion and his friend, don't know the kid's name, like Daniel or something, they were playing video games. The guy that was talking to Michael, I guess, flipped to shot Michael in the head, and I guess Zion said the bullet went through, and I was like, oh my gosh.
Zion's admission that he saw the bullet wound to Michael's head doesn't match what he told investigators or the officers at the hospital.
Right. He said he ran out of the bed.
To both, he claimed he had no idea whether his brother was even injured.
Yeah.
Once you and Dan got out of the room, where'd you guys go? Did you guys go directly to your car, or did you guys run around the campus or anything?
We didn't know if we should go back, or stuff like that. And then we just hopped in my car and then we just left.
Security footage, however, would tell a completely different story.
Whoa.
At 12:09 a.m., Daniel and Zion can be seen running away from the dorms. They appear to then calmly walk back and forth, almost as if deciding whether or not to return. After several minutes, Zion points towards the parking lot, but Daniel grabs him by the shoulders and gestures toward the dorms.
Wow. What do y'all think is going on? They are in on it some kind of way. What are they trying to cover up?
The two appear to be engaged in some sort of discussion before they ultimately head back toward the room. When they're seen again several minutes later, Daniel is now carrying a bag in his hand, and Zion is wearing what appears to be a dark backpack. Erica volunteers information to investigators that suggests her half-brother may have something to hide.
He got something to hide for sure.
Okay. Zion does have a gun.
Okay.
Sometimes he'll keep it in his backpack.
Based on the footage, investigators believe that Zion and Daniel returned to the room where Michael was either dead or dying, and took evidence or items of importance. But as the firearm suspected to have been used to shoot Michael has been recovered from the roof, investigators are left to question what exactly it was they may have taken.
I know Zion.
Oh my God. What do y'all think it is? Early predictions. What do y'all think it is, man? Who could solve this one? What is going on? No plot twist.
He carries the gun because he sells, I think, weed or Nick. I don't know. He traps or something. I don't know what it's called, but.
According to investigators, traps is street slang referring to selling illegal drugs and can also refer to a specific place where illegal drugs are manufactured or sold.
He sells weed and
he
what?
sold him a bad batch. He sold him a bad batch.
Okay. So he carries a gun because he's kind of dealing in that stuff?
Yes.
Okay.
Zion made no mention of this to investigators, but did admit that John had been using illicit substances before the shooting took place.
He had like a little bag of like cocaine.
Okay. Do you think he was under the influence of it?
Yeah, probably. Because then I kind of assumed, because then he was like profusely like sweating a lot. Like he had sweat like all over his face, like on his nose, and like just like sweat droplets. I don't know.
He sold it to him. He sold it to him. Therefore, he panicked. He like, oh shit, man. Fuck. Shit. What are we gonna do, man? Shit. You sold him the product that made him. He said, I got laced. That was a very vital piece of information. He called his mama and said, I got laced. That means this isn't something I do. I don't know what's going on, but something is wrong. They gave me some shit. And he probably told the mama who it was.
Okay.
When it comes to the firearm, however, Zion shares no information about where it came from or suggests any possibility that it may be his.
Did your mom know that Zion had handguns and weapons?
No, my mom does not know at all.
What about your dad?
I'm the only person that knows.
And you haven't told anyone?
No.
Michael and Zion's father, Mark, tells investigators that he has a restraining order due to an unrelated domestic issue and hasn't been around either of his boys in months. While he may not have been aware...
It all stems from the father, man. Bad example. You was a bad example to your kids, and look what happened, man.
...that Zion had handguns, he shares knowledge of other illegal habits.
If he's kind of hanging with Big Brother, then I'm assuming that if Big Brother uses alcohol and weed, he's using it. Yeah. Do you know that for a fact or assuming?
No, I know that for a fact. I've seen him on his Instagram smoking weed.
Yeah.
And I just can't do nothing about it. And he knows I can't do nothing about it because I can't go over there because I'll just go to jail.
Yeah, yeah.
Or else I would have went and whipped that a long time ago.
Yeah.
While the information shared by Michael's family is shocking, investigators are still left to wonder why the 14-year-old was with his older brother at a college campus in the first place.
All right, now this is starting to get a little fishy. It's getting too suspect now. Now this went from like a friends just hanging out playing video games to like a drug transaction gone wrong or something dealing with drugs and selling, maybe even a possible framing.
Hanging out in a dorm room with someone mom doesn't really know at 1 o'clock in the morning. And assuming mom didn't know there was weed or alcohol or whatever, but at 14, is mom cool with that? Or did they take off and kind of do their own thing today? Or do they normally do that kind of stuff?
Okay, so they do it, but they do it behind my mom's back. She doesn't really like to discipline at all. So Michael being Michael, he kind of just went out and did his own thing.
Regardless of why Michael was there, his father, Mark, remains suspicious.
I don't think that Zion's story matches up from what I've heard of it, but I haven't got to speak to Zion personally yet. I think his story has a bunch of holes in it.
What did you hear?
Which just leaves me more questions.
What did you hear, bro?
And then his friend doesn't want to talk? Why? Is he scared? Who is he scared of?
However, Zion offers an excuse for his friend Daniel.
He doesn't want to talk at all. Like, I was trying to ask him, and he used to be like, Zion, shut the up. Like, I don't want to talk about it, but just leave it.
Okay. And did he only get hit, like, on, like, the head?
Yeah.
All right, it just hit me, man. Daniel. They haven't put no light on Daniel this whole video. But all they said is he got shot in the back of the head. Why is it him that got shot in the back of the head? What is it about Daniel? And in the video, he's the one guiding Zion on what to do. But he's shot in the head, but he's guiding him on what to do. Keep an eye on Daniel, man.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Okay.
With Zion only admitting half-truths, investigators later ask him to voluntarily hand over his cell phone. While his mother encourages him to do so, Zion appears uncomfortable with the request.
They're gonna get it back to you as soon as you can.
His drug deals.
Long day.
His drug deals in there.
Long day. I don't have my goddamn phone. I'm trying to talk to people, tell them my situation.
Yeah, no, I get it, man. I get it. And like I said, I'm not trying to, even though I am, I'm really not trying to. I mean, we do our best to not inconvenience victims in the case.
Reluctantly, Zion agrees to cooperate.
It's
what
over.
they'll later uncover on his cell phone
It's
will
over.
prove invaluable in uncovering the truth.
Exactly.
For now, with Zion's statement on record and Daniel refusing to speak to investigators, they'll need to question the only other person who was there at the time of the incident to get a complete picture of what happened between the four teens. By the early afternoon, license plate readers and other tools successfully track down the shooter, John Fuentes. He's taken into custody during a high-risk traffic stop near a smoke shop in Los Lunas and taken to the New Mexico State Police Office in Albuquerque along with his grandmother, who'd been traveling with him. Before questioning John, investigators speak with his grandmother.
Oh, Grandma was trying to take that nigga to Mexico. She was trying to get that nigga up out of here. Damn, Grandma, you thugging. Grandma thugging. I don't condone what he did, but Grandma thugging. She said, nigga, you my grandson, I'm riding with you. Let's get you up out of here. Damn, Grandma thugging.
I never thought this would happen. It's sad. Very sad.
Do you need some water or anything before we start? You fine?
I just felt bad for my grandson.
Alrighty, man. So,
He's a good guy. Good kid.
Sad situation, y'all.
He graduated from Manzano High. He don't have no records or nothing. He got a little in trouble, but they put him on probation, and he already completed it.
Investigators learned that it was John's uncle and his uncle's girlfriend who ultimately picked him up from the campus, dropping him off at his grandmother's house. His grandmother explains that she then took John to Walmart to get bandages for his wounds.
I wanted to clean his wounds and that, and we can't run from the law before. I did have planned, told him, and he had already agreed.
okay. So then...
So he wasn't going to be out there very much longer because I knew you can't hide nobody. They can't hide because you all will catch us.
She admits that she's aware a shooting occurred on campus, that someone died, and that John was involved. She emphasizes she had plans to take him to the police station, but only after making a quick stop.
We went to the smoke shop now to get the cigarettes. That's what we were caught at before. So I just told him, and he agreed. He wanted me to take him to turn himself in. All I can tell you, Miko, that because I go to Calvary a lot, and I believe in God a lot, I pray a lot. Mm-hmm. The devil he couldn't get to me, so he attacked my family. They say that's what happened to John. He couldn't get to me, Miko, so he attacked my grandson. That's what it is. The devil attacks, Miko. And I feel bad because, if it's him when that boy's gone, I feel bad for that boy's parents, or everybody.
All right, man. Grandma's a scammer. She's a scammer. She over here trying to run game, and she used the God card. Yeah, nah, Grandma. Nah, Grandma. You could have just easily took your grandson to the police station, but you ain't doing it. Just say, hey, look, that's my grandbaby. I don't want to see him in jail. I had to do what I had to do, and I'm willing to put my life on the line for that shit. I'm willing to put my freedom on the line for my grandson. That's my grandbaby. And it's just left it at that. But now playing like, oh, the God said the evil spirits is going to pass me and get them. Listen, man.
I hurt because I'm hurting for John.
But while his grandmother places blame on the devil, John claims what happened is a result of something else entirely.
What brought you to UNM?
Usually I just go hang out at Daniel's dorm. And he's like, let's take, acid tabs. But he wanted to take it with some cocaine. And Zion brought more cocaine so we could try it.
Zion, it's all your fucking fault. It's Zion's fault, bruh.
Me and Daniel took like a thing of acid, and then I remember Daniel was peer pressuring me, take another line, take another line, take another line. And I remember to the point
Daniel,
where I was just, I couldn't even think. I remember I was just, I just remember blacking out. And then I remember whenever I was on top of the roof, I just remember I had Zion's Glock 19 on me. And I was just like,
damn, now it's all unraveling, y'all.
Out of it, I didn't even know where the heck I was at. I remember I kept calling my dad. I was like, I think I got laced or something. I was like, I'm on top of the roof on UNM. I was like, I think I just shot 2 people. I'm like, I don't know, I'm losing my mind.
No, he was trying to call his Uncle Steven, and he was calling my son uncle instead of telling him dad. He didn't even know who he was calling.
Zion brought the gun. Zion bought the drugs. Daniel kept making him take more drugs. Then he snapped, blacked out, took Zion's gun, shot. Boom, shot his little brother, shot Daniel. Boom, took off with the gun. They're like, oh shit, what the fuck? Oh my God, get up out of here. They're like, oh shit, we left the drugs in the room. We got to go back and get the drugs, man. Oh my God, shit. All right, get the drugs. And that's why they went back to the room. They had to go grab the fucking drugs. They left the evidence in the room. The gun is gone. They don't know where the gun at, but we got to go get the drugs.
So he wasn't right in the mind. And all he says is that they took acid. They had been drinking. They took acid. That's all he says. And he remembers jumping out of a window. He don't remember. He blacked out. He don't know nothing else. So I don't know what happened from there. Maybe you all can get him to remember more, but he don't come out of the same story. And all he does is cry. Like he's ripped inside, man. It's bad.
As John appears to struggle with his memory, he recalls one key detail that may soon resolve an unanswered question.
I didn't even bring a gun, like, at all. Like, none of those guns were even mine. That 19X, that was Dan's, and then that 19 was Zion's.
Ooh.
I remember I just came to just chill for the last days of him being at UNM. I don't know if there's, like, fentanyl in that. God, I don't know, bro.
John has now mentioned the presence of 2 firearms. And while
a 19 and 19X, one gun belonging to Zion, one belonging to Daniel. Keep an eye on Daniel, y'all. What the fuck? You starting to learn a lot about Daniel.
While one was recovered from the roof, a second gun hasn't been found.
So do you remember at like what point, at what point did like the guns get brought out? Like while you guys were hanging out?
As soon as we started hanging out.
Like Dan and Zion have just had their guns out?
Yeah.
Or how did that go?
They just had their guns out, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Is that like a regular thing? Like does it happen every
They had a shootout in the room. I'm predicting it. They shot back. That's why. They shot back, and when they shot back, neither one, they don't know who killed the brother, but it went out the back of the brother's head. Who knows? It was a shootout in the room.
And you guys like hang out in like a private area like that?
Pretty much.
This raises the possibility that Zion and Daniel may have collected the second gun when they went back to the dorm following the shooting. But based on John's next comments, that might not have been all that was taken.
Let me ask you this, man. The acid and the cocaine, what are they going to be in? Like, are they going to be in containers? Are they going to be in baggies? Are they going to
acid is in a little baggie. Zion, bro. Remember he said he just picked up all kinds of coke from somebody. I don't even know who the who.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like a big old baggie. I don't know of his.
Mm-hmm.
And then the little acid. I don't even know where the hell he got that from.
After searching the dorm, investigators found suspected acid tablets, 1 to 2 baggies containing a white powdery substance, a line of powder along with a credit card, and 2 rolled up $100 bills. The large bag that John described was not located. According to police records, investigators believe this large bag was likely taken by Zion or Daniel when they returned to the room. Ring camera footage showed the teens arriving at Zion's mother's house at 1:55 a.m. Notably, neither are carrying the 2 bags.
Have you seen them?
Come on.
Wait, what the fuck is going on, bro? Like, what the mama ain't questioning what the other one. Okay, all right.
Since the teens were captured on camera leaving the campus at 12:19 a.m., this means over an hour had passed between the time they left and when they arrived at the house, which is less than a quarter of a mile away from the campus. It's unknown what Daniel or Zion did in the hour after they fled the campus.
It's a lot of accomplice to murders in here. The grandmas are accomplished. The mothers are accomplished. It's a lot going on. Nobody, I get it. It's your son, it's your grandson. Y'all want to tell on them. But, bud, this is a sloppy as shit. There's cameras everywhere. It's sloppy as fuck. Y'all all finna go down.
But it's worth noting that after a search warrant was later executed on Zion's vehicle, both bags were recovered, and both were empty. After obtaining search warrants for phones belonging to Daniel, Michael, and Zion, investigators uncovered stunning revelations that began to paint an alarming picture.
Ooh.
Deleted texts on Zion's and Michael's phones revealed they had indeed been arranging illicit drug sales, with 14-year-old Michael coordinating the deals, Zion handling the deliveries, and the two splitting the profits.
Wow.
According to court documents, roughly 12 hours before Michael's murder, Zion traded a firearm for 40 to 50 grams of cocaine.
What the
Video
fuck?
communications between Daniel and Zion showed them in the dorm manipulating 2 pistols, as well as large amounts of cash. In a video recovered from Michael's cell phone, someone can be seen holding the same stolen handgun that would later be used to take his life.
Wow.
Further deleted text revealed that Daniel told Zion not to speak with police. Zion replied that he only told them certain things.
Stupid motherfuckers, man. And they think because they delete them, they gone off the phone. God damn. Don't do crime, y'all.
The while, 14-year-old Michael was left in the dorm room with a gunshot wound to the head. And there's no evidence Daniel or Zion called 911 for help.
Just a couple minutes ago after Michael's death was confirmed, Zion had texted me, "Bro, I'm scared to go to the house and face all of you." What does that mean? Nothing, I'm just scared to go to the house and face your mom, Erica.
Erica interprets the text as Zion not wanting to face the family because he influenced Michael and ultimately brought him to the campus where he was killed. But for John, he still faces disbelief over the entire situation.
I remember my mom went to go like peep out the scene, and then she tells me the whole news is there and that she looked on the news and one's injured and one's deceased, and that's when I just started losing my mind. I was like, I couldn't believe what I did.
While John's grandmother recalls hearing on the news that one person had died, the confirmation of the victim's age delivers a stunning shock.
So, yes, there was a person that died. Not just any person, a 14-year-old kid.
A 14-year-old?
So there was a boy that died, got killed. And the reason I ask is because your grandson was there last night.
Damn.
And your grandson was present at that time.
Oh, she don't even know.
Whole incident.
Who else died, Ito?
There was just one person that died.
One person, any other wound?
The other one was injured, yes. So it's important that we get more information from you. And
wait, grandma out the loop. Y'all think grandma's really out the loop? I'm getting mixed signals from grandma, man. I'm getting mixed signals. I'm sticking with my lying scammer side. I'm 70-30 right now. 30 that she don't know, 70 she know.
I don't know if you're holding back information, but
I'm not holding back.
Your grandson was involved in a pretty serious incident last night into the morning. Okay? People died. He left. Obviously, what you're telling us is that he went home, he started crying, said, "Oh God." Nobody in their right mind, I can tell you this for right now, nobody in their right mind is going to cry over acid and being high on acid. Where he's feeling the guilt is he knows what he did last night. Okay? And that's where we're at right now. So, did he ever disclose to you that he killed anybody?
No.
No. Do y'all believe grandma?
No.
Okay.
As for John, he remains uncertain that he was even the one who pulled the trigger.
I just remember somewhat of me holding his pistol, like looking at it off the acid, like all just tripping out on it, and then just like just blew. I don't even remember what happened. I remember it was just like a movie.
What led you to believe that you may have shot 2 people?
Cause I was just full of blood, and I remember the Glock. Before I was messing with it, I remember it had bullets, and then I remember I took out the clip and it was empty, and I was like just bleeding, and my ears were ringing. So I definitely knew something was up. I don't know. My mind was running a million miles per second.
While most students seem to have slept through the incident, police were able to locate a witness who heard the gunshots.
Empty the whole clip.
Obviously, like, I know there was multiple gunshots, but it was like, so like the first one went off and it was like bam, bam, and then I heard somebody laugh.
Huh? Oh, could have been a nigga that was high laughing. Ha ha ha, tripping out. I'm telling you, I think it was a shootout. I think it was a back and forth. Both guns were shot.
I heard like a guy laugh, and it was like a deep voice. After that, I heard like some muffled noise, I mean. And then after like a few seconds, I heard like the shots again, like bam, bam, bam.
Police.
But that time it was like complete silence. And then I heard like some muffled noise, like guys speaking, 2 guys speaking.
Police.
But that's it.
But one question continues to puzzle investigators. If the 4 teens were simply hanging out and partying, as John admits they'd done on more than one occasion, what happened this time that was different?
Do you remember like getting into like an argument or a fight with Dan or Zion or Zion's brother?
And why did he jump out the window and not take especially if you're the aggressor, why do I got to jump out the window and scrape my leg and scrape my arm and let glass cut me? When I'm the aggressor, I'm in control. If everybody's hiding under beds, one person dead, the other person screaming, no, no, no. Why the fuck would I jump out a window and cut myself? Nigga, I could just walk out the front door. Nigga, I'm the one running the show here. That don't make sense. So, I don't know. Let's keep watching.
No. I just remember us sitting there. They were watching like a Gordon Ramsay, like how the cocaine is like made from like the cocoa leaves. And they were watching some like interesting whatever. And then that's whenever we're like, oh, Dan was like, you guys gotta take some more now. Here, take some more. Come on, Zion. Telling his little brother, come on. That's whenever I just blacked out, I think. We could have been arguing. I mean, that's why I was almost like, you could ask his little brother or something.
John's suggestion that they ask Zion's little brother is startling, revealing he has no idea the young boy is the one who was killed.
Do you know who's injured or who's deceased?
No, I don't. Well,
what would you guess?
I'm pretty sure Daniel's deceased and Zion's injured.
Damn. He don't even know. That's crazy. He remembers a lot of other shit, but he don't remember that part. Who was shot? Why? Damn, that's crazy.
I'm pretty sure.
What leads you to what leads you to think that like them versus somebody else, or why one's dead and the other one's injured?
Because his brother wasn't really in the way. His brother was just kind of out there. But Daniel, Zion, they're both, I mean, every time we hang out, they're right there. And I don't think I would have shot his little brother. His little brother was always just out of the way. He's not really, he kind of just like the side character.
Telling y'all, man, here's my prediction. It was a shootout. He probably shot the gun. They reacted, and they accidentally shot the brother. Boom. Now they panicking. He jumps out the window because they shooting at him. Oh, shit. He's getting out the window. I'm gone. Because why wouldn't he leave the front door if he was in charge? I'm gone. They shooting at me. I'm out of here. Oh, shit. We shot our little brother. What the fuck do we do? Oh, and he took the gun. Ah, shit. Yeah, I'm telling y'all. That's what it's given, though. I may be wrong, but that's what it's given.
Do you want us to tell you who was injured?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm asking you. Do you want to know?
Yeah.
Okay. So, the little brother, He's 14 and he's dead. What? And then Dan was injured, but not seriously. Zion was not.
What? How much of black? Oh, what the?
I'm sorry.
This is an interesting one. So here's another question that just raised. If he was high like this, and he was doing the same thing and the same amount of drugs they was doing, why aren't the other two like this? If Daniel's saying, let's take more, he's the one pushing everybody to take more. Let's take more, let's take more, let's take more. That's what he remembers vividly, Daniel saying that. So why wasn't Daniel as high? Or was Daniel as high? They're not mentioning a lot on Daniel. Remember I said that. They're not talking about Daniel a lot. I think Daniel played more than what we think.
Investigators ultimately conclude that all 4 teenagers, including Michael, were drinking and consuming drugs while playing with 2 loaded, stolen pistols. At around 12:05 a.m., John is suspected of shooting and killing 14-year-old Michael and of firing additional shots at Zion and Daniel, who was injured. It remains unclear whether there was any argument between them. Following his interview, John was taken to the New Mexico State Police for the execution of a search warrant before being transported to a detention center. 19-year-old Zion Mira was later arrested and charged with 2 counts of tampering with evidence, 1 count of contributing to the delinquency of a minor, and 1 count of possession of a controlled substance. He entered a plea of not guilty on October 27, 2025. 19-year-old Daniel Archuleta was also arrested and later charged with tampering with evidence, contributing to the delinquency of a minor, and 2 counts of possession of a controlled substance. John Fuentes, now 19 years old, faces 8 felonies, including second-degree murder for the death of 14-year-old Michael Lamont, aggravated battery with a deadly weapon, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, 3 counts of tampering with evidence, criminal damage to property, and receiving stolen property in relation to the firearm. He entered a plea of not guilty, and a pretrial conference has been set for July 7, 2026. John Fuentes and Zion Mira are both being held without bond while awaiting trial.
Damn, man. Wow. That was a crazy one right there, man. That was a crazy plot twist. I still think, even when they go to trial, I still think that John isn't. I think Daniel plays a major part, me personally, because I don't know. It's a weird one, man. They all high, so a lot of their memories going to be shot. All their memories going to be shot. You know what I mean? So they all telling what they probably think is what's going on, what they can remember, or lying. Who knows? Let me know what y'all think, though. Who do y'all think is guilty? Who is responsible? Who should be held accountable? Let me know in the comments section, man. I'm going to give y'all 2 seconds to smash the like. And as always, get ready for the next reaction.